Okay, hello. This time we're going to simplify expressions with rational exponents. Our main objective here is to simplify expressions using the laws of exponents. Okay? So we have here, simplify the expression 81 raised to 1/4. 81 raised to 1/4. Our exponent here is 1/4. It is a fraction. That's why it is rational exponents. So how are we going to simplify this? Okay, here is the basic technique. You're going to find a number that, when multiplied by itself 4 times, will give you 81. So that will be the simplified form of 81 raised to 1/4. Okay, so let us think of a number. Let us try 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Why? You're going to multiply it 4 times. Our denominator here is 4, so you're going to multiply it 4 times. So what is 2 times 2? That is 4. Times 2, that is 8. Times 2, that is 16. So that is not equal to 81. Okay? So 2 is not the correct answer. How about 3? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So what is 3 times 3? 9 times 3, 27 times 3, that is 81. Therefore, the simplified form of 81 raised to 1/4 is equal to 3. Why? Because if you're going to multiply 3 4 times, the outcome is 81. Can you follow? Okay, let us have some examples. 16 raised to 1/4. Okay, concentrate on the denominator, 4. So meaning to say, we're going to multiply it 4 times. You're going to think of a number or find a number. So we will have, let us try 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your denominator will tell you how many times to multiply. So that is 4 times. So what is 2 times 2? 4. Times 2, that is 8. Times 2, that is 16. Therefore, the simplified form of 16 raised to 1/4 is equal to 2. Okay? I'm sorry for the 7. Next, let us try the second one. 27 raised to 1/3. Our denominator here is 3. So we're going to think of a number which, when multiplied 3 times, the outcome is 27. Can we have 2? What is 2 times 2? 4 times 2, 8. No, that is wrong. How about 3? Let us try. 3 times 3, 9. Times 3, 27. Therefore, 27 raised to 1/3 is equal to 3. The next one, 64 raised to 1/2. Our denominator is 2. Can you give me a number wherein, if you're going to multiply by itself twice, the outcome is 64? Okay, very good. It is 8. Because 8 times 8 is equal to 64. Therefore, the simplified form of 64 raised to 1/2 is 8. Always remember that this process will be done only if your exponent is a fraction. Okay? Let us do more. How about here? 64 raised to 3/2. This time, Our exponent is 3 over 2. Always remember, our denominator here is 2. Okay? What does it mean? Your exponent here is 3. So it means that you will have 64. You copy the denominator. 1 over 2 multiplied by 64 raised to 1 over 2 multiplied by 64 raised to 1 over 2. Why? Why is it like that? 64 raised to 1 over 2 multiplied by 64 raised to 1 over 2 multiplied by 64 raised to 1 over 2. Okay, they have the same base. According to the laws of exponents, if they have the same base, you're just going to add the exponents, right? Copy the base, which is 64. You're going to add the exponents. Try to observe. The denominators are the same, so just copy the denominator, which is 2. So all you need to do is add the numerator. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. Okay? So this is the expanded form of 64 raised to 3 over 2. Now, what is the value of 64 raised to 1 half? Again, our denominator is 2 here. So can you give me a number wherein if you're going to multiply by itself twice, the outcome is 64? Very good. That is 8. So 8 times 8 times 8. Okay? So the value of 64 raised to 1 half is equal to 8. Okay? So you now have there 8 times 8 times 8. And what is the outcome? It is equal to 512. Therefore, the value of 64 raised to 3 over 2 is equal to 512. Okay? How about here? Doing the same thing. 25 raised to 3 over 2. Based from our previous example. So you now have 25. Just copy the denominator, which is 2. How many times are we going to do this? 3 times, because the exponent is 3. The numerator, I should say, is 3. So you now have 25 raised to 1 half, 25 raised to 1 half, and then 25 raised to 1 half. Why? 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. Copy the denominator. Again, what is the value of 25 raised to 1 half? That is equal to 5. 25 raised to 1 half, that is 5. 25 raised to 1 half, that is 5. So what is now 5 times 5? 25 times 5, 125. Can you follow? Next, we have there 27 raised to 2 over 3. Okay? Again, doing the same thing, following the same pattern. We're just going to copy 27 as the base. And then the denominator is 3. We're going to put here 1. So 27 raised to 1/3. How many times that we're going to do this? It's just twice because your numerator here is 2. So you will have 27 raised to 1/3. Okay? Because 1 plus 1, that is 2. They have the same base, so you just have 3 here. Okay. 27 raised to 1/3. It is a little bit confusing again. What is the value of 27 raised to 1/3? Our denominator here is 3, meaning give me numbers wherein if you're going to multiply by itself 3 times, the outcome is 27. Oh, very good. It is 3. Because 3 times 3, that is 9, times 3, that is 27. Okay? So 27 raised to 1/3 is equal to 3. 27 raised to 1/3 is equal to 3. So what is 3 times 3? That is 9. Okay? The third one, 16 raised to 3 over 4. Okay? Again, following the same pattern in letter A and letter B. Copy the base, copy the denominator, and just write 1 here. We're going to repeat 16 raised to 1/4 how many times? 3 times because of the numerator, 3. 16 raised to 1/4 multiplied by 16 raised to 1/4. Since they have the same base, following the rule, copy the same base, 16. Add the exponents. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. Then, since they have the same denominator, 4, so that is 4. Okay. Our denominator, what is the value of 16 raised to 1/4? Our denominator here is 4. Okay, so what are we going to do? You need to think of a number wherein if you're going to multiply it 4 times by itself, the outcome is 16. Okay, can we try 2? 2 times 2, that is 4. Times 2, that is 8. Times 2, that is 16. So we multiplied 2 4 times. So 16 raised to 1/4, that is 2. 16 raised to 1/4, that is 2. 16 raised to 1/4, that is 2. So you now have 2 times 2, that is 4, times 2, that is 8. Okay? Now, this is quite difficult because you're going to simplify an expression, a combination of coefficients, and a variable. Okay. So the coefficient here is 2, 3, any number here, that is 1, and then 5. Okay, to simplify this, we need to concentrate first on the coefficients. Multiply all the coefficients. We're going to write it. 2 times 3 times 1 times 5. Okay, that's the first thing that you must do. Segregate. Concentrate first on the coefficients. This time, we're now going to concentrate on the variables. Same variables. We have there a. The exponents is 2/3 multiplied by a. The exponent is 1/3. Okay? Multiplied by. We're going to separate. That would be better. B. What's the exponent? 1/4. Multiplied by b, the exponent is 1/2. Okay? So it's there. It's there already. So 2 times 3, that is 6, times 5, that is 30. And then, you're going to add the exponents. Since they have the same base, you just have to add the numerator. So 2 plus 1, that is 3. Then copy the denominator since they have the same base. How about in this one? We have there the numerator is 1, but the denominator are different. So you have 1/4 plus 1/2 is equal to 3/4. Okay? What is 3 divided by 3? Take a look at the exponent of a. 3/3. So what is 3 divided by 3? So that is 1. No need to write 1.